Most people think post-transplant health is just about taking your meds, getting labs, seeing your doctor, and then hoping for the best. But that's only half the story. That's the beginning of your story. These are the 7 habits that have completely changed how I feel, heal, and live. And I wish someone had told me sooner. Aloha, friend, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Gina Marisa. I am a transplant wellness specialist who helps organ transplant recipients to optimize their health, minimize side effects, using natural methods, and embracing their second chance at life with confidence. Why? Because you deserve it. So let's dig into those 7 habits. The first one is mindset. So, healing basically begins with your thoughts. And the person that I know who has really talked about this the most and has done a lot of scientific research on it is Dr. Joe Dispenza. You should totally look him up on YouTube. He is out there, he's everywhere. He's amazing, just an incredible guy. But basically, you should talk nicely to yourself, right? Talk about how grateful you are for your transplanted organ, that you woke up this morning, that you're married to the most amazing human, or your kids are fantastic. Use visualization. So think about you as a healthy person who maybe you run daily, or you play tennis, or you do hikes with friends. Like, make it very specific in your mind and visualize it, what you are doing. Act as if it's happening right now. And you can also use affirmations such as, I am healthy, my kidney is healthy. All of these suggestions are medicine for your nervous system. So, to kind of show you this particular visualization in action and how effective it is, I want you to do this exercise with me. I learned this a couple of years ago at a doTERRA event, and I was blown away. So I've always said that I wanted to share this with other people. So I want to share this with you now so that you can understand the power of your mind. Okay, so you can do this sitting down or standing up. Since I'm sitting, I'm just going to stay sitting so you can see me. And place your right arm out to the side. And then you're going to place it behind you as far as you can go. Just as far as it can go. Then look behind you and see where your hand is. All right. So I've got an idea where my hand is. Then bring it back and close your eyes. When your eyes are closed, I want you to now visualize your hand and the location of where it was. Now visualize your hand going a little bit further. So going past that point where you had it earlier. And then visualize your hand going further. And then one more time, visualizing your hand going even further. Now open your eyes. Place that right hand out to the side. And then extend your arm back. Did it go further? It did for me. It was such an incredible exercise. So I wanted you to do that with me in real time to show the power of your mind. You could maybe do it a little bit longer, but basically your mind is super powerful. And so you could start each morning by naming 3 things that your body is doing right. That could be anything, you know. My body is upright today. My body is able to help me, move. Whatever it is, 3 things that your body is doing right. And basically, your thoughts are feeding or healing your body. They're either feeding it or fighting it. So why not feed it with happy thoughts? The next habit that has really helped me tremendously and that I'm super passionate about is sleep. It is the ultimate rebuild mode. So post transplant, your body needs extra rest for cellular repair and immune balance. And so, just a couple of quick practical tips for getting good sleep: keeping a consistent bedtime, having no screens 1 hour before you go to bed, blackout curtains, blue blocking glasses, or even using calming essential oils like lavender. Number 3 habit is reducing your stress. Stress is your immune system's Reducing stress is your immune system's best friend. So, the stress response, which is also known as fight or flight, is a physiological reaction that prepares your body to deal with perceived threats, like the tiger chasing you. And when you're stressed, the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, also known as the HPA, is activated, which leads to the release of cortisol. Cortisol regulates your metabolism, regulates blood pressure, cardiovascular function, and modulates your immune function. But prolonged exposure to stress can lead to elevated cortisol levels, which can paradoxically promote inflammation. And chronic inflammation is a key driver of a number of chronic diseases, including cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and autoimmune disease. And chronic stress and inflammation have been linked to an increase of developing mood and anxiety disorders, as well as cognitive decline. So I don't know about you, but the medicines already have an effect, can have an effect of making you moody enough. So I don't need something extra making me angry all the time. So to combat, excuse me, the stress, I use breath work, journaling, and nature walks as my daily nervous system resets. And in fact, I actually recently did a video on how I manage stress naturally, which I will link below. So remember that stress doesn't steal your peace, it steals your progress too. The number 4 habit that has helped me is having a whole foods diet. So, eating to support my healing, focusing on real food over restrictive diets. And I really kind of dislike the word diet because it has negative connotations. I kind of prefer lifestyle, but the main point is you want to stay away from those ultra processed foods, like chips and cookies and seed oils, etc. And also stay away from the refined sugars. I like to use honey and syrup, and when I can find it, raw, real stevia. And so basically, you want your meals to be colorful, right? And you want the appropriate hydration, and you want to eat anti inflammatory foods such as fatty fish, turmeric, berries, and leafy green vegetables. So, build your meals around color. And if your plate looks like a rainbow, then you're doing a good job. I was recently told by um, a um, a gut expert that you need to have like 30 different plants a week. I am not quite there. Total transparency here, but I'm working on it. When I crack the code on that, I'll be sure to report back here. My number 5 habit is movement. Gentle, consistent, life-giving movement. Move your body every day. Exercise doesn't have to be punishment. So you don't have to hit the gym for 2 hours in order to, feel like you're exercising. More and more science is coming out indicating that less is more, sort of. Like I just read a study that the appropriate amount of steps in a day is actually not 10,000, it's 7,000. It's is beneficial. And it's also beneficial doing 20 minutes of like a faster walk combined with normal walking. So that was kind of cool too. That was a Japanese study, I believe. So just doing some stretching, walking, and light yoga is going to be beneficial. I'm a huge fan of yin yoga because it is a gentle form of yoga. It's not necessarily easy, but it is a more gentle form, and it gets into those deep connective tissues, which gives you a beautiful stretch and keeps your joints lubricated, which is important as you get older. And ultimately, you're moving because you can, not because you should. And that's freedom. Number 6 is to reduce toxins. So, what you use matters. What you eat matters, right? There are toxins in the food, there are toxins in the air, there's toxins in your cleaning products and your beauty products. And while you can't avoid a lot of them, you can't avoid all of them, but you can avoid a lot of them with some effort. Woo! Super windy out here. Oh my goodness. I hope you can hear me. I hope it's not too windy. I mean, it is windy, but I hope you can still hear me. So read your labels like your life depends on it, because really post-transplant, it kind of does. Try using ewg.org, which is Environmental Working Group. They have an ingredient list, and they for food and beauty, and they let you know what's not good and what is okay. It's a fabulous website. And also start to slowly swap out your cleaning products and your beauty products. You don't have to do an overnight overhaul, that would be a lot. But for instance, I use a vinegar-based cleaner from Force of Nature for all of my countertops and mirrors and my stove. And I really love it because it's just vinegar, water, and salt. Super easy. I can pronounce all of those. It doesn't have to get, crazier than that. If you want some nice lemony smell, add a couple of drops of lemon essential oil or orange essential oil to make your house smell really good. Those non-toxic things. And also using baking soda and peroxide is great at clearing up clogs in your sinks. And then as for skincare, I really like SW Basics because they never use more than 5 ingredients and you can pronounce every single one of them. I also did a video on beauty products not long ago, and whether or not they are harming your kidney, which I will also link below. And then finally, we are at the number 7 habit that I have found that has really improved my health since my transplant. And this one might surprise you, but it's super beneficial for your overall health. And it has been proven by the Blue Zones researchers to help you live a longer life, and that is to be in community. Um, so basically, the concept is that healing happens together. So, being in isolation, I know, some people say, oh, I'm okay. I don't, but we're humans. We weren't meant to be in isolation. We need support networks. We need to be in community with other people, be that online or in person. It helps to aid in your mental and emotional recovery. So, how to do this? Well, you can join transplant or wellness communities. I actually have a Facebook community that I started about a month ago, and I would love to have you join. Um, the link is in the description for that. And if social media isn't your thing, connect with friends and family. Go to church or social gatherings. Basically, what I have found is that I get even more energized when I'm surrounded by like-minded people. Just this week, I went into two different groups, and both of them have just like-minded people and have made me so energized this week, and it just helps to make me happy. um, it it jazzes me for days. It's an amazing feeling, like when I talk to my best friend. So know this: you weren't giving a second chance to do life solo. Find your people. If you can't find your people, I'll be your people. I'm a great listener, I promise. So I hope that you found these habits helpful and that they will be easy to incorporate into your daily life. If you have any questions about how to do that, let me know. And if you're a transplant recipient who wants to, excuse me, feel strong, confident, and in control of your health again, please subscribe to my channel. It is your home for finding holistic healing that actually works. And of course, if you found this video helpful, please like and share it. And to subscribe for videos on transplant wellness, emotional health, and thriving in your second chance at life. And I will see you in the next video.